Bree, did you take my charger? Did you see my charger? Okay, can I see your thing? Can I see your one thing one time? Because I think Leia might have took mine. Please, because I have to charge my phone up so I can go get the hair from the grease slide. Because I have no charger. Yeah. Yeah, I found something. It might work. Anyways, coffin, ship, Queen of Swords in reverse. Mm, bad news. I think somebody was using like a sex affair or something. Like somebody could have a family too, but something like this. Anyways, welcome back to the platform. Um,
Is this in this box?
going downstairs. Um, World card energy in reverse. I'm wondering if somebody killed somebody so they can be in a relationship here with some elders that I don't know what this is. Like somebody could have said that you had something and then they said, oh, you got to move on and choose somebody else, but you didn't have something. Somebody said, oh, the world card is in reverse. They got a positive test. Somebody said, oh, I'm not dealing with that. Somebody could have even thought you gave them something. We keep coming up with this thing, but you didn't. Somebody just wanted to kill somebody to be in another relationship. And I don't even think these are people that's in your functioning life or mine. This could be one of my clones or one of my vassals. Somebody got two little kids or something. This was a way out of relationship. And again, this could be bad news because that they got in this relationship. This is why this person crying about this because somebody's like, oh, I'm a Clovis. I'm the oldest or something. And they're finding out that that's not true. Okay. Also, I don't know who this is with this brown dress. It's like a younger girl. This could be bad news too. I'm hearing bad news. It's not a trick or something. Somebody was the gift. You somebody could be doing tricky shit or it's not a trick anymore. Like Somebody did take like the oldest version of you or something, or that's connected to these older people. That could be who they buried or who they ended or actually killed somebody. I just feel like somebody killed somebody and went overseas into a new relationship. 'Cause remember, they was already sending money over here. Like this could have been traced. Cause I was just watching the girl. Um, oh, this charger ain't working. I was just watching another thing about the Liam girl. Mm. Oh, okay, now it's working. Um, and how she was in that elevator or whatever. But I was like, first of all, I don't know what. Hold on, this maybe this thing don't work. Hold on. First of all, it always tripped me out. I'll be looking at that footage because of her hands. It looked like her hands got like long. Her fingers got long, like ET. Oh, I forgot. Hold on, it's the battery. Her fingers got really long and weird, like ET, or it's almost like something grabbed her. It's always a trippy. It's always trippy footage to me. Okay. Now somebody could be really sick. Okay, because I just see sick that fell on the floor. Um, Somebody could be really sick, and it could be by the person that was like, "See, this is holy ground. Take off that condom. Take off your shoes, or take off that condom. This is holy ground or something." And then somebody could have ended up getting married to somebody saying, "Oh, I guess because good thing it was that girl that had it or something." And then now they really have it and they can't come back to you. It's like they could be locked in with a group of like thugs or something that's making them stay with a girl that like trick trapped them into like a HIV situation or herpes or, some kind of shit like this. I don't know. I'm just picking up something like that. The person really had it that was trying to blame it on you or me. And now the person really have it that was supposed to be with you or me. Okay? Like just a nasty trick, okay? Of the devil, honey. Now, again, I don't know if something was able to, heal somebody, and now this person is like a new bride or in this new relationship, and now they sad, or it's like, circumstances could make something like it was happy over here, but it's not anymore. Or this person took this person from you, and the same way they took them is how they lost them. It's something like this. But eventually, at first, it's this Queen of Swords that came after this happy family and killed somebody. Like 8, 9, 10, 11. I keep hearing 11. This could be something that happened 11 to 13 years ago or something like this. Because we see a widow. So this is a woman is a widower or a widowee, or I think it's a different word for the man that loses a wife. So somebody is not a widow because your person didn't die. But maybe this is the word for a man that loses a woman because you died at the hands of this Queen of Swords, this eternal energy, a second time. Or this could even be this ocean energy. Somebody could be a water sign here. Because this look like clouds normally, but today it looked like waves of water. And since we're talking about over the water here, okay, and the rainbow. Somebody could have also got thrown into the lake. Or into the water, like they did Moses. Like allegedly happened to Moses. He got put in the lake or in the water, in the reed. Now, this could be somebody putting somebody in the music industry with like L.A. Reid or some type of Reed energy. Somebody got the last name Reed, Reid. selling somebody up the river. It's a lot of water energy here. Y'all, I done burnt a little piece of my deck. I wanted to look at smoke signals, but I had combed out my hair because it was like in some kind of free form and locks, and I was tired of looking at that shit. It's getting hot outside. I just took the couple minutes, the 30, 40 minutes, an hour or whatever, and I just cut and combed and cut and combed until we got a little tiny, little, I feel bald headed. I got a little patch of hair on my head. And then I went outside and I made like a little pouch with a McDonald's tray. And that's so funny because I was just looking at a hotel that I'd like to go to, and like the thing that it was saying, like, like when I looked up the address and I wanted to look at an aerial view, it was like the hotel and then McDonald's. Okay. Like the hotel and McDonald's. I'm like, oh, I just used the McDonald's little Happy Meal little thing to pack some hair in there. I put some herbs in there, some tobacco in there. Sometimes I'll do stuff like that or whatever and then take pictures, but I didn't even have no room left on my camera to take pictures. So I did all that and burnt a little piece of my deck and shit and got in trouble for no reason. Because I didn't even get to take no pictures. But then something was like, when you looked at that fire was pretty much out. Like, I done burned something in that. I made like a little fire pit. Like, this one flower pot that's like, not cast iron, but it's like ceramic. And it's like a big one around it, like a higher big one. And so usually I can put something right in the middle of the dirt. It's nothing but dirt. It's where I flick my cigarette ashes. I use it as an ashtray. I used to have a bucket, and he had some rocks in it and stuff, but this don't have no rocks in it. And I think I was playing with the D baby and she was running and stuff like this. And I told her come on in, but I could have sworn when I looked at the thing, I didn't see anything else burning. And then I chased her down or whatever, and I came in here, and then everything just got really crazy. Like her mom came back, then she was running around here crying. It just was a lot of shit going on. And then somebody said, "Hey, a little piece of the thing, the deck or whatever, it's a fire in that fire pot." Girl, the other pot is still there, okay, but the other fire pot or whatever, the other plastic pot is just melted into the thing. And of course, I'm like, oh, that I just needed that. Because motherfuckers be trying to take shit to the roof. Oh, I think that something's wrong with this person. They tried to burn down. Somebody be trying to take. That's the last time when I was cooking with my knife and I was arguing with somebody and the knife was on the table. And I was like, I'm just tired of this shit. I just chopped the bell pepper kind of hard. And then somebody like, oh, she pulled a knife out. So, motherfuckers be trying that. So that's the only thing I could think of the whole time. Everybody's like, shouldn't you feel worse about it? You should have been. No, I'm feeling like I know what the fuck somebody trying to do. So, you know what I'm saying? We got the star here. So we went out there and put it out. And I did feel bad about it a little bit. But I know about the manipulation. So I started looking, right? I started looking online. And I'm like, who is playing with... I'm like, somebody could be playing with fire. Like, who the god of fire? Or who's something with fire, too? And so I looked it up, and then I was hearing about I kept on hearing about bears earlier, and they said, oh, it only takes you to stop forest fires, and then also the one girl, I think that she went missing or something in Forest Park. So I'm like, what is going on with these trees or something? Can't see the forest through the trees. I don't know. I didn't touch it.
The brown one.
I haven't touched anything.
The cocoa.
Damn it. Anyways. So then the D-Baby was running around here crying everything for the past 30 minutes. It's been like crazy. And then I just had to wait until it calmed down, until I can get my mind wrapped around everything before I can come back over here and do a video. But anyways, so I'm like, I was watching the video of the girl, Liam. Now her fingers like extending really long, like E.T. fingers. That's one thing. But it said the mom and the dad was saying something like, oh, she begged to go on this little trip or whatever like this, woo-de-woo. And she was supposed to be there for 4 days, and then the last day something happened, whatever like this, and that was the last time anybody would hear from her alive. And so I'm thinking, that sounds death ritualistic. And then it made me think about
Leia, where's my deep conditioner?
it made me think about oh, because they was like she was supposed to stay there for a week. And so when I just looked at the hotel pictures or whatever, usually every time I've looked at that hotel and I look at the pictures, I never see I was trying to jog my memory, like, source, if you got me going back to the hotel, tell me which one. Is it the Po one? When I first, like, that was around the corner on the dark end of the hotel, when I first got like an apartment size room, and it was kind of dark over there in that corner. Or we talking about over there where I lost my book, you know what I'm saying, on the fourth floor in the new part of the building. I was just asking source, take me back to which room. Because somebody trying to make me think the thunder, but I'm thinking this ain't the first time that something mysterious could have happened to me at that or at a hotel. All right. So, I'm looking around the dinosaur museum. So I'm just looking at about a lot of stuff or whatever. And then I was kept on listening to it, and it said she asked her mom and dad, and she had to really beg, can she please go for a whole week or something? And I remember the one time then you talking about when I ended up bleeding at that, I ended up getting on my menstrual at there. Um, okay. And I had been that's why I left the book there, because I wanted to feel comfortable like a writer or something, you know what I'm saying, in a little apartment nook. And I'm like, oh my goodness, if I could just stay at this hotel, for like a certain amount of time, like a couple of weeks or whatever, this would be the best thing or whatever. I just like it here so much. Blah, 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 blah. So, I don't know. I was just thinking about that because I did stay there for a week. I got away with getting there for a week. And I think I got a deal on the room because usually those particular rooms are like $170 a night or something. But I ended up getting like a decent deal on it. And there was a lot of shit going on, like rattling the cage at home at that time. It was just a lot of drama. And I needed to get away from the house. I think all the kids were still living here and everything still too. All right. But I was having dreams that somebody else was back at my house with my person when I was there. And so, and I think this was when I think it was when LaRasha was heavy in my energy. But I think the same thing in that same town. But when I think about if this is this eternal energy, this is something that happened at my house. Whatever this is, the happy family, something happened at the house. Then they need to move. They needed to move me north. So I left Kenosha County and I moved to Racine County. They needed to move me. This is what it say in the book, The Spring. This house is too little. In order to get an accurate report about her, we got to move her to a bigger house where there's like greenery around. And that's exactly what the fuck we found after 4 years of house hosting, 4 years of house hunting. And so if we was just in chapter 4, verse 4, and then there's your other 4 right there. The 4 years of house hunting, we finally found this house or whatever. But even when we moved here, it was still a happy, like a happy family. You could look at it as that energy here. All right. Now, again, when I use these names, like the ocean energy, ocean deep in these people, these are a part of a coven, or they're a part of a lifestyle, or they're a part of like a lineage. These people could be having baby daddies in the lineage or something like this. This is a part of some kind of something where they all work together to do something against the Empress or keep the Empress sleep or the beauty sleeping or whatever you want to call it. Okay. All right. So even if they have been taking or populating or moving me or this masculine or cloning us or whatever, it's like these people got workings behind the scenes. But when I looked up, I was like, why I'm thinking about like, oh, never something about the forest fires or whatever. And then I started thinking about McC, McDonald's, McC. Okay, because one of the gardeners married somebody with that last name. And when I remember, I was like, wasn't he like a local rapper? And then I looked up Smokey the Bandit. And then you got the first thing I seen was like a little emblem or a logo with fire around that person. All right. And then I think there was another one, him sitting on a bench, and there was 4 little like 4 little trophies or something, on this bench. And he was sitting on the bench, and the bench was reminding me of the deck, the part of the deck that got burnt. It looked like a deck or whatever, the bench. And I'm thinking like somebody been playing with, because I feel like I was already getting this energy that somebody was about to be trying to really, do something. And it made me think like, you know, I won't get mad. Like somebody like I ain't trying to get mad unless you make me get pissed off, basically in this energy or whatever. But like I said, I don't know these people. I haven't seen these people in years, 20 something years or something like this. Um, so it's also bringing me to the last time I did see them. I think it was at that wedding a long ass time ago. Hmm. But then when I go back, then I always think, well, how embedded in shit? Because I was totally blindfolded back then. If something was going on, I ain't know shit. I was totally blindfolded back then. Okay. But this is like again industry things. All right, just like the Boyds or whatever. Criminal law, industry things. Like, what did these people do to get like or even my brother-in-law with the little Untitled, I think was their group. What the fuck was going on in the community or in that area when there's somebody that would kind of like with real talent that's being sought out, or with where somebody could look at as somewhat something or potential, or that hunger that somebody just wants something so bad, and then people giving these people dreams, and then maybe they don't make it all the way to that kind of success, but then these people could learn that they could be you know still attachments to the industry, or promoters, or people that give somebody else a dream and then take advantage of them like they got taken advantage of because that was something that you learned. You get what I'm saying? Now this ain't personal against these people unless they take it there, but this is just me giving a roundabout, because why would I come on here and use fake names or something like um when real shit, people think they're doing real shit behind the scenes, real stalker shit, real movements. A lot of this about fair trade energy too, like people saying, oh well, I'm gonna take that one, you take this one or something. Like I don't know what this is, it's something weird like that. Okay. Mm. Yeah, so even the pain in my stomach here, I'm going back to my pain in my stomach. All right, because I just coughed and I had a little tiny little bitty of a hernia, probably about 13 years ago, before I had my daughter. Mm, could have been a little bit after that. It could have been before the daughter. Maybe it could have been like when she was 3 or something. And I had to go to the hospital, you know, around by the house or whatever. And I think they had to put me to sleep to do a G, because remember we got GI right here. Okay, U in reverse. So I don't know. Coughing. I mean, sad person. Bad news. See, we had GI, and like when I just coughed a little bit right now, I've been coughing for days and I haven't felt nothing. But there's a little, it was a little tinge by my belly button, like when I talk, move, or something. And that's when I was like, something got to be off. I think because I got that tear in my stomach when I had the twins, something is going on with my stomach. And so I went to get the x-ray, whatever, whatever. And then they was like, oh, well, let's just do this or whatever. Let's do a GI something or whatever. And they had to put me to sleep. But we got a couple weeks ago, I mean, a couple months ago, that somebody was doing something else. And so right now, when I just coughed a little bit, I'm like, ow. And that's what when I was coughing or doing something, I would have to hold my belly button. If I stand up off the couch, I would have to hold my belly button. And I just got a sensation right here. So this could be something about bad news here. Like I said, if something is a little bit more grafted into hospitals, hotel, like these people could know that something's happening and somebody could be trying to get rid of shit quick or something like this. All right. Somebody could be freaking out a little bit. Okay. No protection. Somebody could be waiting for you to say, if these people are digging in my intellectual property or my thoughts, they're waiting for me to say something out loud so they can burn something or burn someone. Or again, maybe somebody find out that you really in a coma in the hospital. It's something like this, y'all. Something this don't have to be my story. We just can use me because God is using me. So I'm just telling you like this, right? Because my friends with a new girl, I got to go to the hospital for that one thing or whatever. So if they're Avengers now, or if they're this or whatever like that, these is things where people might have missed something here. And in your case, it might make you think about something here. All right. But I don't know. Somebody could have got the wrong one for them. You know what I'm saying? There could be pairings together. It's seven, and remember I said 7 wands in reverse. This could be bad news that 7 people got, they don't like the same thing, or something is different now, or they're in relationships, okay? Or these 7 people is not attracted to this person anymore. It's something like this here. Somebody's trying to change somebody, yeah, but something ain't over. Like somebody could have been like, I wanted number 14. See this 14 here? Or the one from 2014. And somebody tricked them and gave them the one from 2017 or something like this. It could be some shit like this, okay? And now somebody is stressed out here. Somebody is super stressed out about something here. Or like, I used to be happy with this person or something like this. And maybe this Queen of Swords convinced them that they wasn't, that there's better out there. Or, but this person had their own personal, thoughts or vendetta against somebody to get this person to go the other way. And somebody could be somebody could be learning that. Right? So a lot of times, as people like you be saying too much. A lot of times I just documenting this stuff on this channel, just in case. You know what I'm saying? I just it's that's just what I guess this is, like a tarot vlog, something else here. I don't know what we call this. All right, or what we could call it. Mm-hmm. But again, this girl got a white bow in her hair too. We got see love in reverse. See love in reverse. So somebody could be a 14 or 15 day sad. Okay. Something was not a trick. I don't know what this is. Bad news. Maybe something can't. Yeah, see love. And it's really funny because my daughter's going somewhere, her friend tomorrow, and it's named Love. Oop. Her name is Love. I'm not telling y'all where they going or nothing. It's it's coming up to her birthday. But see that? Or see low. Veronica. Because I just found out that's the plan for the weekend or whatever. But now somebody is sad. So maybe somebody might pull out of the deal, or somebody ain't really going to see who they said they was going to see. Now also I'm hearing something about birthdays and holidays with these weird like starseed and celebrity, or these weird what they call kingdom spouse situations here. These people could have went solely to courts that would only listen to them and do it the way they said. And these people could be like airlifting children, so the mother don't never know that she's divorced, or the father or whatever. They don't never know nothing. So they could put NDAs on these children, and then the children can know about this and see the mom in a situation. They can't say nothing or something like this. You get what I'm saying? So I'm seeing you in reverse. This could also be, I told you, it's some skinwalker fucking energy here. Or somebody's canceling something because it's not connected to your energy. Or maybe somebody was planning some kind of trick, but it's in reverse because this is not the child that has you. The child could be somewhere else. It's a couple days right here, 14, 16, 15, 16. So yeah, this the day before somebody's birthday. So the real child that got my energy or something is not here. So somebody might not want, they might be like, oh, it's not that one. Okay, well, I don't want to go. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, see no here. Somebody could be about to be sad because somebody might. We also see lover. Okay. I'm getting Chloe. Mm-hmm. Just watch out for your kids, okay? Because when I found out that this was going on, that they all had a plan here, okay? Because she was like, "Oh, I'm going." She's going with her mom, and I'm going with dad, and we're gonna go to the place or whatever. But I'm like,
Well, just share
I'm
your
not sharing any
private stuff.
I'm not nothing private. I'm just like, okay. But see, this 3 days or something, this is making me think about somebody being shipped overseas. I don't. This is giving, like I said, this person may not go nowhere. Shit, but something could be canceled. But I'm just saying, like even this summer, this little shit right here with kids, going places and everything like this. People just need to be paying
Hush.
attention.
Nobody needs to know
I'm not
about that.
saying I didn't say anything that's important, cause somebody
Well,
could
where's my
wind up.
deep conditioner? That's been gone for a month.
I don't know. Leia could have used it all up, and she just ain't saying nothing. Look under the cabinet in the kitchen.
I
Look in the
did.
cabinets in the bathroom. I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna be able to pull it out of my
Yes.
body parts.
Yes.
Okay, so we got 8 days, 8 years. Also, when I was doing the satellite view of the same area, I was like, why am I keep on hearing, you know, the four living creatures, and then you know, the whatever, how we was picking up on a world card, and I happened to see in a park the same kind of layout with a monument. One thing in the middle, four things in the side, and it actually looked like a little. It actually looked like a little girl. It was two trees right here, like two Afro puffs. Then you have the this is my thing before I started tarot, y'all. So okay, and then it's like arms was stretched out, and then the stomach part, and then these legs. There's two other. There's like four little. I don't know, and then whatever's in the middle, and it made me think about a little girl, like I don't know, gutted, like a baby ripped out a little girl's stomach. If you look at the, I'll probably take a snapshot of it and put it up later. So 8 years ago, somebody could have passed away. Okay, and like I said, a widow, maybe not. This could be a child here. Chloe, okay, over at Chloe's house, what y'all do? All right, it make me think about some images that one of my kids wrote that we found in one of these old bags of, you know, stuff, and there was like this twisted little cartoon drawn in there. I'm not telling nothing fucking important. It was a twisted cartoon written in there about a play date. Okay. So I don't know what the fuck this is. This is taking me back all the way back. Like somebody could be considering, if you see the world in this way, your child went to a play date and it wasn't really a play date, or that wasn't really the parents, whatever. You know how we I think back in the early 2000s, we was hearing about these scary stories about, girl, did you hear about somebody met a girl online, or whatever like this, or and then found the girl at school, or that there's a story about a girl that went to school. She was only there for a week. She made fast friends with another girl and invited the girl over to her house. And then when the parents went to go pick up the girl, they wasn't there no more. The whole house was empty. Shit like that. That's when we started to really start hearing about trafficking. So people was thinking about it as like something like don 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 don, like astonishing like this. But if you live in a city or something, there has to be permits or something possibly, in this underground development. And these people are, once you move in, they're like, who this new family? And then it's almost like they hewn in, start taking samples from your house, creating clones. So when they do come in and swipe somebody out, right? Then they already can have a child ready that look like your fucking child. It's something you would have to be somebody. You know, this ain't, the motherfucker ain't doing this with everybody. It can't be. It just can't be. So you have to now you think about people say, let your kids go. Then my mom used to say, you gotta let them kids go out sometime. You gotta let them have sleepover. You gotta let them start spending the night at the family's house. The family don't even talk to them. They talk, what the fuck would I do that for? It ain't like in the 80s when we all knew each other, like, oh, I'm going over to Keisha's house, I'm going over to you know, that you know, it's not the same thing no more. This shit ain't the same no more. You know, you could get the whole kid back, you thought, and that's not your fucking kid. Your kid is screaming and crying and being raped vigorously in the back of some car on the way to some, underground tunnel to be shipped off to China. This is the shit this is what's got me going here. Because 3 years ago, they could have got into a relationship. Now, this could be also life after death, or somebody paper genocide on this person, swiped their identity, added it, stripped their identity, gave it to somebody else, so on and so forth here. Because we all go through that time, 8 to 14, where the child is growing rapidly, and you're like, something like this or whatever. And then we got 14 here. I just don't know. It's not you, or a child is not yours, or something is off here. Because women got to worry about children not being theirs either. A certain denomination of women have to worry about children not being yours. Like, there could be people that are in situation with you that are illegal or something behind the scenes. You don't even know. You got a husband, but somebody else is saying that they married to you, got this shit on paper and everything. You just never know. You just never know what people are doing. And this could be somebody that's so scared to get caught about cheating, and then the wife or the husband gonna get something if they think they got something, like money wise, and that's where this shit comes in. Especially if it's a Galian. Oh my God, I meant to say an alien. Well, maybe somebody could be gay. I don't know. Like, some of these people got in in relationships, so they mothers or sisters or, aunts or other people could have access to you, and they was off doing something else, Yeah, some kind of detachment. Like, somebody ain't been with somebody for a long time. Keep the dialogue going. And once you know about these people that they're talking about with the skin dye, there's people that used to be Caucasian last year, and now they brown. It's just a lot of shit going on, around here, okay? We got creation. These could be people that feel like they got that much power. But if you found out this person was able to have that power and maneuver it, and they didn't tell you nothing about having this power, you probably wouldn't want to be with that person no more or something. It would kind of freak you out probably. Yeah, because somebody haven't been working as one with you. And this is the Empress, or I am the Empress. And I feel like there's a King of Swords like, what? That's unheard of. And this King of Swords is maybe a little pissed off. Or this could be somebody finding out they've been talking to, this look like a younger woman. Somebody could be talking to this person. They could be looking at this girl as their Empress, or working with this person in some kind of, try to teach this person the ropes about something. And they're hearing something and they're like, I don't like that shit. Like, I thought that you were I thought you knew about this program. And somebody's thinking that shit is crazy if somebody did all this stuff on you and you didn't know about this program. It's something like that. Yeah, the Holy Spirit. You've been sitting here trying to figure it out, maneuvering, shifting your brain around like, man, what? And somebody could have just told you. Okay? So there could be some interference with a relationship, or somebody getting deported or shipped off or something. And then we got the High Priestess in reverse here. Yeah, because some type of high priestess was doing something about a relationship, or to get somebody kicked out, or to get somebody buried, or they're hiding something about this. Yeah, somebody might need security here. Or there might have to be security at a funeral, or something is over, a job or something. Somebody could have already, they're like, okay, I should have told you. You should already know. I left 14 years ago and I'm already got a family. I just thought you should know. You're not a widow. This person could have left you secretly. These could be the first people to practice some kind of cloning thing or something. And somebody or they left this person 14 years ago, not you. I don't know what this is. It's just a lot, y'all. But somebody, it could be an ending to something, but you will always have security wherever you go. All right. And it's like where I'm getting it halfway a little bit, like the nerve of this person to think this shit about to end like this. Yeah. Acceptance. You don't have to accept this or whatever because it's some bullshit. This could be the end of these greens with this 23 energy or accepting this 23 energy. First of all, this could be 23 low vibing energy, grass, green, getting high off their supply. This is not 23 Air Jordan. That's what I'm saying because Scottie Pippen and Jordan, all I know is around the same time. I think him and what's the other one? Them three and Dennis Rodman and the other guy, Charles Barkley or something. These are the only basketball players I kind of remember the names of them. But it was something about this, like if somebody had somebody under Pippen's stock, but they was really Jordan stock. But this could have been to hide something here. All right. Also, somebody's not being accepted into something, some form of creation or something here. All right. There could be a child here with security because somebody could have found out what somebody was doing to a child. I don't know. There could be a child could be 2, about to be 2, or you could be 2 months pregnant. It could be anything like this. To find out that somebody could have been like 3 is a crowd and they could have. Yeah, see, 3. I'm hearing that 3 is a crowd. So I'm giving you your space. I got a hunch something ain't right. This is no illusion. I've come to this conclusion that you're fooling around, fooling around. Mm. But it's not you. Somebody could have got rid of a child. I don't know, or 2. We used to be so close and now things have changed. Someone else is calling your name. Like this is I mean, these are entities, y'all. Like you may even not even know that this person or these people have these attachments here. And we got beauty in reverse, 22. So this person could have even, somebody is a serial killer or something. This person could have, I don't know, ended this person here. Okay, whoever beauty is. Okay. Or somebody trying to do this creation story with this beauty person, but they can't. Both of these people could be reincarnates that won't work for something. And somebody could be also letting you know that 42, 40, somebody could be 42, 44. Somebody could be letting you know that you just now getting back to yourself. You could be being rebirthed or something like this, or rebranded or something here. And this time, I don't know, somebody be paying attention. I don't know, or this is a child here. But this could also be these 2 people are not about to be a part of something because somebody is seeing something. Somebody's name could be Journey. A dark magician could be named Journey. Okay. Again, King of Pentacles in reverse. Empress in reverse. King of Wands in reverse. This could be a group of 4 living creatures, but now they're 4 dead creatures or something. I'm not sure. It could be because they didn't let this person, get through the things so they can get the healing or whatever like this. Okay? And somebody might say something without these tricky lovers or something this time. Without these people walking away drinking from something and not like whatever. This could be the truth. Somebody want to try something again or something. I don't know, y'all. Page of Swords energy. Somebody was spying on the King of Pentacles and they realized this person did have some type of finances tucked away at some point in time. This person wasn't getting grounded or grounding, or they wasn't getting in trouble for what they was doing. Okay. Fire sign letting go. So somebody could get justice here and start to expand here. I mean, somebody could have had to come in or come around and shut something down. I'm gonna just pick up the magician using some type of instrument to do something here, or play the fatar. What the? We got colleague with a King of Pentacles in reverse. We got Ba energy or goat energy. Ambition. Website is in reverse for the Empress in reverse. All right, and then we got Legend, King of Wands in reverse. Somebody ain't tired no more. Okay, somebody getting their energy back, or they could have been really drained for a long time. They could be getting their energy back here. Magician in reverse, instrument, guitar person, dryer. Somebody's name could be Dryer, or this make me think about what they talking about down in the southern regions. Somebody telling these people don't use hair dryers, okay, to dry their hair. Okay, we got the King of Pentacles in reverse. We got the vault in reverse, or this is not a vault anymore. There's something about a colleague or something here. Somebody was not willing to do something with a colleague. King of Pentacles. This making me think about a sister-in-law energy that had a problem at their job because they felt like they was being uncomfortably like treated some kind of way or something like this. Like I said, these could still be energies like people was already dealing with this 10, 20, 30 years, you know, they already went through something like this. Maybe some of these people handled this in the dark, got lawyers, they had money to do something about it. I could be the first one that it had to go this way for whatever, some reason here. All right, and then we have ambitions, and then we have a dream. So an Empress in reverse could have joined something like Peter, or somebody's name could be Peter, okay? And then we got the giraffe in reverse, all right? A King of Wands looking like the Legend. Okay, we got the Ace of Swords going into the ground, but I'm wondering, like, what did somebody do? We got the giraffe energy. Somebody could see a little bit higher. Somebody could be in Florida. I'm not sure, okay? But somebody, this King of Wands in reverse is swearing that they didn't put no heart in something, okay? And somebody don't like the way somebody fiddle no more or mess with things. Maybe this person taught this person something, okay, about the way they fiddle with stuff. Somebody liked it at first, but somebody don't like it no more, okay? And again, somebody that had a higher level of seeing something around this person, they don't want them look. This make me think like a camera in your ceiling or something, high ceilings or something. Something is in reverse here. Shit, this could be somebody turned off some cameras and somebody was putting cameras in their crib or something like this because they was getting the eerie stuff and the cameras didn't catch whatever the fuck this is that put this King of Wands in reverse. That could have ended a motherfucker. Something like this, all right? Somebody expects somebody to put it like a S on their chest and run out, or this could be also like cyber dreams. Like I said, I don't know what this is. The dream team. Also, somebody named Dream could be near you. Okay. Somebody could be, this person could be about to lose their job or something here. Yeah, somebody then lost a contract with somebody or something like this, right? Dryer. Also, this is somebody that likes something. Um, Stop drying your hair. Okay, so this could also be, people need your emotions or your energy in that way, and somebody don't want to deal with people like you or me that don't, because somebody tried to cancel you out as like dead or emotionless so they can cancel you out, but it's not true. It's just not for these people anymore. So somebody don't like that. They like to see a woman cry. This is somebody that like to see somebody cry. Oh, I don't know if it's working yet unless I see you bust out and cry like I can't take it no more. You know, also these are men that's trying to bully women to cry. If a man cried, they will cover it up and say, "Oh, we didn't even see that." But if a woman cried, they say, "Look at this bitch." You see what I'm saying? She acting hard and everything on that channel. Do you get what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah, and they'll put it up for everybody to see or something like this. Or these motherfuckers are mind control you while you sleeping or while you in the sunken place and try to get you to, um, mind control you or something or do sleep hypnosis. Okay. To do something here. All right. Somebody's manipulating something, instrument energy, dryer energy. The instrument child, this person might be that not be their child. This could be also somebody that took a child during the Alice program. This could be like a state leader or something. They finding out that this child ain't theirs, or they're gonna say that your child is theirs, but you not theirs. It's something somebody's doing. They tricking somebody or something like this, okay? Or you not this person's child, or somebody is embarrassed of you, or something like this, okay? I tell you, somebody don't like nappy headed people, and some people don't like, and somebody don't like women with maybe like short hair or some. It's something about somebody's hair texture. Just the fact that I finally, after all these months, comb my hair out. You know what I'm saying? Finally, I let that shit sit up under that wig for so long, and I finally just combed out my hair. It's something about clowning somebody or showing somebody with their natural hair in a natural state and calling you ugly or trying to say, "Look at this nigger girl," or something. Somebody's doing something like this. Okay, they just are, because it's the same thing. A lot of people don't want to admit or something like this here. All right. This also could, you don't want to heal somebody or you don't want to keep somebody else that's sick alive anymore. So somebody gonna disown you as a child. Okay. Because you won't keep somebody that should be dead already, probably alive. This could also be some crazy dictator, like a child of that think just like his daddy, and his daddy was like Hitler, and this person is looking at you like, bitch, you crazy. You see what I'm saying? So, some of these men could be softer now. You know what I'm saying? They got softened up. And they looking like, wait, it's something different about this motherfucker now. Okay? Somebody could just be seeing something like that. Or that's how they should. This could be what they wanted to prove, like you harden your heart or something like this. This could be these feathers or these fathers with this Ukraine energy that took something too far. But again, they are letting people feed off of somebody. Look, or you or me, right? 43. Somebody opened up the gateways to your house through divinely guided seer and southern mystic and intuitive Kev. Somebody was stalking these people when they packing up my shit. I know that. Well, I never got my cards for $75 from Southern Mystic. I'm gonna say it every time I get the opportunity. I ordered them for my birthday and I never received my cards like 3 years ago. And I was excited because Intuitive God has put me on to those. And I was like really wanting them, and I didn't get mine, even though I paid for them. But somebody opened up the doorway to get to you, say, "Oh, that's not my child." Anybody go up in there and take that person out or get energy from that person. Okay. This could be also something that is going to make the Ukraine look better, or this man dating a younger woman, or something like this. Okay. Somebody saying that, oh, it's not a virgin, because these some stupid ass men that's looking at a little kid or something that most of these little girls been humped on by demons already too. You know that, right? Okay. So they'll say, "Oh, you're not a virgin" or something like this. But we talk about a fresh mind that's eager to learn, that's still curious. Some of these kids is already shut down at 12 years old. They're not. You just want them because it seemed like for your ego. Oh, I got a girl. She ain't been with nothing but one man. Okay. And then these girls end up getting in these relationships and these men beat the shit out of them and do all this stuff to them that they wanted to do to their mama or the woman that they couldn't get and get to submit. It's something like this. So again, say how I just said earlier, we about to make it illegal for any man to be dating or across the world, motherfucker. That's how you stop something. All right. I was thinking about the world card energy or world hunger. And then also that song, Who Run the World Girls. Well, when God say it's a famine, motherfucker, that's what it is. So somebody could be trying to get their little girls right now and get on out the bottom of the scene. But somebody want to make it seem like, look at that person. Like this child is taking care of themselves better than their mother by doing spare work. This child is more responsible than the mother. And these motherfuckers gonna be beheaded. I don't got time for this shit, man. I don't. And they want to be, somebody's not concerned because these people are, these are a whole bunch of pedophiles trying to make sure something stay the same. And it's not. They could have buried somebody or did something 8 years ago, mummified somebody. This going with this death or this coffin energy. And they want this 23 person back because all these people is pedophiles from your neighborhood and everything all the way up. So they are going to fall down and have to worship the beast because that's what they turning somebody into. It's not about to go the way that they thought it was. We got Poppy Bearer. They could have even used this person because I'm thinking about the bear and the other thing where he got a baby. They could have used this person as an example. This person probably wasn't even doing nothing to a child. But they try to make something inappropriate because this person was like, wait, maybe what this person is saying is something. And all these motherfuckers want to be nasty. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for it. Yeah, this is the word. This is the book. Okay, somebody's like, I did it all without the word. You a motherfucking lie. You was sitting them girls up in here, all up in my energy, digging and eating and feeding off my bird feeder, and you showed them the way, President Biden and President Trump. You showed them the way. Yeah, you did. Because they scared of the change, but they can't do nothing about it. Okay, it's already being solidified. The Empress is about to be in this energy with the next 10 years or something like this. This is what's going to happen regardless. Somebody's too inspired because these people don't want the fact that you don't want that change mean I'm gonna get to writing it down. Okay, so it's something like this here because you want to act like you don't hear me. So again, we got the Empress is about to be doing something here, and they might be trying to put this on display. All right. Yeah, I'm telling you, they want you to go through the 22 doors or the catch 22 door. Instead of you getting a job or something. Somebody wants you to lead a fucking planet or something. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Thief, gift, something like this. The point is not their decision. These is not the people that's making decisions right now. It's about to be dark days for these people because something is already anchored in. Okay. Something is already anchored in. The courthouse is in the upright. Okay. This could also be somebody trying to disown you or something so that you don't cut everybody out. Somebody childish. Okay. But somebody saying that's not my child. And then somebody you like, okay. Okay. This person too mature. They might only like to deal with little kids or something. That's not my child. I can't do nothing with it. You've been too mature for 6 years. All right. But this ain't the false person. This the real person. This is somebody that came to lay down the law here. This one of them women, I'm trying to tell you. So they trying to make somebody struggle or be in poverty. Okay. This is what's underneath the moon card here. All right. The sun and the moon in reverse and poverty stricken children or something like this. Okay. But again, some cases, this the children are the abundance, or they think they done took all the abundance out of somebody and they haven't. So there's other fish in this. Somebody don't see nobody else. Somebody is still loyal to somebody here. They see that somebody has everlasting knowledge that keeps going on. Maybe, this person should have, I don't know, did something here, even without this Poppy Bearer or something like this. This could also have, I don't know, 10 years in reverse. Somebody could have been out of the picture for a long time and somebody is still knowledgeable. Because this could have been like your secret cyber school teacher or something. But this person been out the picture for this long. All right. And so, all right. And so it's like, excuse me, maybe somebody is the key. All right. Stop using the dryer. This could also be a dryer or dry land. Okay. Something that don't have moisture in it. Or somebody could be trying to say that you dried up. down there or something like this. Or I don't know why I'm feeling like saline fluid. Like, I don't know, y'all. Embalming fluid. I don't know what. I really don't even want to talk about it, okay? But somebody saying somebody is dry earth or dry earth or dry land, but somebody is the key regardless. Somebody could be a mason, okay? And also, a King of Pentacles is in reverse. They could have been dealing with colleagues or something. This is like, we need y'all to be a part of this study. 7 years or something like this. You can't sleep with nobody. You can't even sleep at home. We're going to take you from your home, everything. But somebody, these colleagues were still getting it on. And they was acting like, oh, you know, we wasn't doing nothing to what. Cause I was watching something about this lady. It always cracked me up. It's like one of those, I don't know, one of those Marvel or one of those strange things or whatever. And it's this green buggy looking lady, and she got these feelers or whatever. Cause I said somebody got two phallics. Okay, they didn't always have that, but they could have stole somebody else's, yours, mine, or something like this. And when I say that, I'm talking about I'm talking about like a ridge. There's like a ridge, or there's like there's something that makes a little extra cushion for some pushing on some different type of breeds of people here. Some ridges. Okay. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Okay. Hold on, because we're well out here. And somebody tried to, I told you somebody was getting a procedure to make they yoni like yours or my yoni. Girl, hold on. Okay. Okay, I told you somebody was doing that. So with the avatars, there could be little extra pieces inside of your crevices, okay? And somebody could have tried to steal yours or something like this. Okay, to make them better than you or something. I don't know. Okay. Um, but again, somebody is not having somebody else as a vault here. A king, somebody about to ban somebody or something. They want to try to use the whale. This could be also, these votes could be like electrical based or hybrid is it's something, okay? It's something disguised. I'm trying to put the word together, but it's not coming out. Something like this, okay? And somebody's maybe admitting to themselves that they can't just use all this. Like somebody trying to say, I'm gonna make an all metal structure. Well, even if it's a building, you're gonna have to have wood or stone, or you're gonna have to add something else to it. The inside makings of it, the walls, the frame, like yeah, it might be an all metal frame, but you're gonna have to use like maybe hardwood floors or marble floors, or you're gonna have to use something else. Okay, it can't just be all metal like somebody, like you about to slide somebody a pork chop in one of those things in the damn butcher shop, or a hospital, like in the hospital, or in the morgue, that metal table, that they put people on. Like you're gonna feel like you just on a slab or something. You had to put something else in here. So it could be something like that. This dream energy. Okay. I don't know. Somebody could be working with this. Hold on, let's see. Okay. Somebody, the dream or whatever, the singer. Okay. This could be who could be over these twins or something. Somebody's twins or something here. Watch me whip, watch me nay. Somebody could be responsible for something, like a sneaky fox. We keep on getting flow out here. So somebody could be saying somebody stole somebody's flow, but it could have been somebody else here to block somebody's pathway and have somebody crucified. Hold on. Yeah, lilies. So this somebody like younger women too here. This could be like a Marilyn Monroe type of energy. Y'all got to use the bathroom. I'm sorry. I've been having this problem. Hold on one second.